Aw, shucks. Who is it? It is I, Lene Javette. Take my glasses off so I can see y'all. I'm waiting for a couple of y'all to come on in the room. It's in the late night hour. It's 8 o'clock here in Phoenix. So hey, what's up? That means it is 10 o'clock on the East Coast, so people should still be up and around and awake. What's good? What's good? It is Lene Javette. I know you haven't seen me in a minute, and when you do see me, you probably see me with my girlfriends from Melanie to Air. But tonight, I decided, hey, Teron, I decided to jump on here, talk about my upcoming event. Hello, CEO. What's up, Farrah? How are you doing? I feel like I should do like this. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Uh, what is good, people? How have you been? What have you been up to? Please say hi. Let me know you're in the room. Let me know who's watching. I'm on StreamYard tonight. So I'm in like a couple of different Facebook um, platforms, pages, but also a couple YouTube pages. So I just want to see, hey, how you guys doing? Yes. So, I feel like this was a good time to come in here and chit chat and talk to you guys about my new event that I got going on, but also just to kind of give you an update. Like, what have I been doing? What have I been working on? Hey, Celeste, how are you? What's good? You guys see my electric blue glasses? These are my new glasses. They're electric blue. Um, did you guys see I have a new event coming up? I have not hosted an event in since 2019. Mind you, I know nobody's been hosting events, but um for a minute there, I was doing a lot of events and then there's no events. And so I'm super excited. Hey, Mario. So I'm super excited for this event that I'm doing. It's called the Black PowHER Business Conference, and it is super close to my heart. Hey, sis. It's super close. First of all, I'm just gonna flex a little bit. Let me just flex a little bit and show you this black lady that is on the screen. Tell me this black lady don't go hard. Hold on, let me change my background banner real fast. Real life. Boom. Nope, not that one. Let's go with this one. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll make sure we got something black back there. But look at the black lady. Isn't the black lady beautiful? Isn't she hard? Look at that hat. That hat is fresh. Oh, she looks powerful, right? So I'm doing the Black PowHER Business Conference next weekend. The reason why I'm so super excited and proud of this is because I have been wanting to do a conference where it's not just one thing. You ever go to a conference, they teach you one thing? Business to me, it's about all the different facets of business, right? And so I'm super excited about this conference because people have been in the house over the pandemic and people have been starting businesses and people are ready to make money. Outside is opening up, people want to make money. And so I was like, I'm going to do a conference where I am really talking about business. I want to talk about branding. I want to talk about marketing. I want to talk about business credit. I want to talk about trademarking. I want to talk about building a team, sales, pitching, digital products. Like, I want to just have a dope, deep dive conversation about business. And so I created this conference to do that. And I will be the first person to tell you that I don't know everything. I know a lot and I'm good, but I don't have all the answers. And so I invited my trademark attorney, my CPA, my girlfriend that does events. Like, I literally have 20, count them, 20 Black female entrepreneurs that are going to be coming to help me facilitate this event to make sure that my community has what they need. Um, Again, we're going to be talking about business credit, crowdfunding, bootstrapping. We're going to I have lawyers coming in to talk about the legal structure of the business, trademarking, how to protect your business. As you can see, I have a TM on the Black Power because I'm already getting a trademark, a registered trademark. My accountant's coming in to talk about taxes, business banking. We're going to talk about mastering the art of the sale because too many entrepreneurs are out here not charging what they're worth. So we're going to talk about pricing and pitching and closing the sale. My girlfriend, who is an amazing brand strategist, is coming to talk about building an unforgettable brand, marketing, social media. I'm going to be teaching on white labeling. So if anybody's interested in white labeling, I'm going to be having that conversation. We're going to talk about building a brand, building a profitable team, how to ask for help because folks don't know how to ask for help, how to delegate. We're going to talk about creating a life changing side hustle for those of you that may want to start a business or transition into entrepreneurship full time. We're going to talk about increasing cash flow with multiple income streams. So I'm going to really try to help people who may want to start a speaking business or create a store or just kind of diversify what you do. Um, be an author. I'm going to be talking about online courses, digital products, and my girlfriend Vicky Dillard is going to come through and do the spirit of entrepreneur. So I'm super geeked. I'm super excited about this event. The reason why I wanted to come talk to you guys tonight specifically is because I want to make sure that people know. Because somebody told me, was like, how come you didn't tell me you're doing a promotion? So I wanted to make sure that you guys know that right now, for the next one day, anyways, for the next 24 hours, it's 50% off. And I did not put that in any of my posts. And somebody called me and it was like, how come you didn't say it was 50% off? So let me just say, for the next 24 hours, it's 50% off. So I got to make sure y'all know it's 50% off for the next 24 hours because I don't want anybody to be coming at me in my DMs talking about, how come you didn't tell me it's 50% off? So for the next 24 hours, tomorrow night at midnight, the 50% off is done, and then it'll be full price, $199, $299. So if you're interested in coming, if you know somebody that's interested in coming, if you know somebody that should be there, make sure that they know it's 50% off until then. They get the Black PowHER master plan. We're going to go over the business model canvas. If you don't know what a business model canvas is, that's worth the conference by itself, just the business model canvas. But we're also going to, in your master plan, you're going to get your goal planning, steps to starting a business if you don't know how, cash flow and passive income ideas. I'm going to give a business toolkit. So all of the tools and software and programs that I use to run my business, I'm going to be linking those for you guys. I'm going to tell you how to build a team, but also where you can go to build a team. I'm going to give you the steps to building your business credit. We're doing a business budget, the basics of crowdfunding, mastering the art of sales tips with a little script, and some key performance indicators. So it's going to be such an amazing conference. I am so geeked about this event. I've done a lot of events, but for some reason, I feel like this is about to be my best one. I feel like it's about to be my best one. So I'm super, super excited. And I just wanted to come on tonight really quickly, not for too long. I'm not going to stay on too long because I'm on so many different platforms. I don't want to make it personal, which is what I'm usually doing, having a personal conversation. And so since it's a business, I figured I would keep it short and sweet. I know it's in the late hour. Hey, Mario, thank you so much for tagging all these people. Hey, Farah. I'm excited. I'm super, super geeked about this conference. So what I didn't tell you was, how can you get it? Where do you go to get it? I'm glad that somebody asked me that. There you go. You can go to www.blackpowherconference.com, www.blackpowherconference.com to get it, or to register for it, I should say, if it's something that you're interested in, or if you know somebody that might be interested in it. Again, www.blackpowher.com. Sorry, blackpowherconference.com. And so that is where you will find me next weekend. Boop. Any questions? So now we got the business out the way. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? What's going on with everybody? What am I doing? What have I been up to? Dissertation. That's what I've been up to. I'm actually getting ready to start working on my dissertation right now, as soon as we stop talking. As you can see, I have my manual right here. So during the pandemic, I have been working. I've been busy, been working. When I'm not working, I don't know if most of you guys know I have a 21-year-old son. So if I'm not working, dealing with him, then I am working on my dissertation. I'm close to having my proposal finished so I can get my proposal approved. And I'm in a coaching program. I'm in a new coaching program that is amazing. And I'm about to launch this program. I'm about to launch the Black PowHER conference, the Black PowHER circle, and ultimately the Black PowHER mastermind. So that's the plan. Hey, Regina, what's good, sis? Yes, my dissertation. I'm not even gonna tell you guys about that headache. I've been fighting with my committee because they don't want to let me use the instrument that I need to use to measure success. And one of the reasons was, oh man, I can tell y'all. So I am looking at psychological capital, and you know human capital, financial capital. There's this thing called psychological capital, which is the capital of the mind. It's made up of hope, efficacy, resilience, and optimism. And so I'm looking at psychological capital as a predictor of success in African American female entrepreneurs. And the issue that my committee has with me is they're saying that, well, that instrument hasn't been normalized on that population. And I'm like, well, shit, nobody looks at Black entrepreneurs. Nobody studies Black entrepreneurs. So if that's the case, I'm never going to be able to look at success relative to Black people, because the only time research is done on Black entrepreneurs, it's from a failure perspective. And I don't want to look at failures. I want to look at, how do we predict success? How can we encourage success, or develop it? Like, I don't want to study failures. I want to study success. And then also, how can we predict it and or use it? So anyways, so I've been fighting with my committee about whether or not I can use this instrument that looks at success. And the reason why this in particular success is important is because it's called subjective entrepreneur success. And what that says is that entrepreneurs do not view success the same way everybody else does, nor should small businesses and or entrepreneurs be held to the same success measures as your Fortune 500 companies. And it's true, because the reason why people go into business is for freedom, right? Freedom, coming and going how I want to, being in charge of myself, that has a value that supersedes sometimes the bottom line, right? Entrepreneurs will work twice as hard for half the money just to have that freedom. So you cannot look at entrepreneurs' income and determine whether or not they're successful, right? So somebody may leave $100,000 job, start their own business, take a $25,000 pay cut, only be making $75,000, but they will feel like they're successful because they get to take their kids to and from work, to and from school. They have more time freedom, they have peace of mind. So anyway, so it's needless to say, I need to use my instrument. And so that's what's going on with my dissertation. But overall, it's good. My proposal should be done pretty soon, and then I can do my research, and then at some point I will be Dr. Lene Javette. So, but right now, I want to help entrepreneurs get to where they want to go. So, psychological capital. It's called psychological capital. So there's financial capital, human capital, financial capital, human capital. There's another capital. I can't think of what it is. Human, financial, psychological. There's one more capital, and I can't think of what it is. But psychological capital is a new one. And that's what I'm looking at. Because so hope, efficacy, resilience, and optimism, they're all with their, it's called malleable characteristics, which means you can develop them. So to me, if psychological capital is malleable, which means we can develop it, and it can predict success, then we can develop success in more Black people. See how I think? So hope, which we are hopeful people. Efficacy, which is your faith and belief and awareness of yourself. Resilience, I think Black people are very resilient. And optimism. Again, all these are malleable. So if we can go in and develop these and give people hope and teach them how to be resilient and to rely on themselves and work hard, then we ultimately can predict how successful that individual will be. So that's why I think it's important to study. That's why I love the study, but I also have to fight for damn near everything, because nothing has been looked at from the Black entrepreneur's eye in a positive manner. And so it's like I'm coming through as the first person wanting to do it. And so everything it's an uphill battle, but it's worth it, because once I do it, then other Black people, African Americans, whatever the case might be, will be able to come behind me and do it because somebody has opened the door. So that's why I'm fighting for it, because all research on Black people, all research on Black entrepreneurs shouldn't be in the areas where we fail. Like every Black owned business doesn't fail. Like there are successful businesses, but more importantly, who gets to hold the success wand? Who says what business is successful and what business is not successful? Which is why I think that success should be looked at subjectively. So, so I'm fighting tooth and nail for my research, but I think it's going to be super beneficial once it's done because it will say a lot about African American entrepreneurs and how we look at success, why we are successful. So, I'm super geeked. I'm super geeked. If you are African American female entrepreneur who has been in business for at least 2 years and you make over $100,000, then you can participate in my research study. I had to put some success criterias on there, so I made it just 100,000. That's not bad. And then 2 years in business. Who tells the story and from what perspective? What do you mean? Who tells what story? So when you're doing research, so can you guys see this? This is my research. This is what makes you a doctor. So when you're doing research, everything is based on what does the literature say. So whenever I'm trying to make a point or defend something or try to get what I want to be pushed through, it has to be in the literature. What does the literature say? What does the literature say? Does literature say you should do that? Does literature say you should do that way? But the thing about that is, as you know, literature says whatever you want it to say. Somebody says it should be done this way. Somebody says it should be done that way. So research is really weird. It's very weird because there's literature that says whatever point you want to make. So all you're really doing is going through and cataloging all this information and painting a picture based on what the literature you found says, technically. So basically, I'm telling the story based on the literature, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, that's your point. Yeah, exactly. So it's cool though. Like I said, I have a good time. I love my research. I love looking at entrepreneurship. I love looking at entrepreneurship from the Black perspective. I love studying Black women, which completely falls in line with the Black PowHER conference because it's literally in my wheelhouse of supporting, encouraging, educating Black women entrepreneurs. Now, somebody asked me this a minute ago: can men come? And I am okay if men want to come. The Black PowHER conference is just saying there are powerful women that are going to be on the stage. So if men don't mind learning from a panel, a 2-day event with full of powerful Black women, you are more than welcome to come. Just know there's going to be nothing but Black women on the stage, not powerful Black women on the stage. But if a young man is comfortable with that, more than welcome to participate. Okay. All right. I am not going to stay on long. I just literally wanted to come and say, hey, and they haven't seen me in a minute because I've been working hard. You'll be seeing me more. But I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know that the Black PowHER conference has 1 day left, 24 hours. If you want to get a ticket for the low, right now, like I said, the Black PowHER conference is 50% off for the next 24 hours. 24 hours. We've been doing it for 72. Yes, Regina, it is a virtual conference. Thank you for asking. So it's a virtual conference on next weekend. So it's Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. It is a virtual conference. It will be recorded. You can catch the replay. Okay. So kind of what I've been telling people is you are invited if you've decided that this year will be your best year in business, if you're ready to dominate in your business industry but need some business knowledge to fill in the gaps, if you want to master the art of selling and pitching your product or service at full price, not discounted, if you want to learn how to secure funding for your business, if you need to know how to legally protect and cover your business assets, if it's time to implement a brand and marketing strategy that's unforgettable and profitable, or you're ready to diversify your business offerings, increase your revenue, or get cash flow positive, then you are invited to this event. Again, 20 women will be hitting the stage. My lawyer is going to be there. My CPA accountant is going to be there. Like people who I have personally worked with and know their work will be there, or somebody who I've seen and I'm like, oh my God, I want you to come. These are the topics we're going to be covering. funding your way to the top, protecting your financial assets, mastering the art of the sale, building an unforgettable brand and marketing strategy. I'm going to do a keynote on white labeling products so that you can secure the bag. We're going to talk about building a profitable team, creating a life changing side hustle, increasing cash flow with multiple income streams, making money from an online course or digital product. And then the spirit of an entrepreneur, my girlfriend Vicky Dillard is going to come and talk about that. Let's see. Virtual 2 days. The Black Power Master Plan, man, let me tell y'all, the master plan is worth the conference all by itself. Like, even if nobody spoke a word, this master plan that I'm organizing for you guys is literally going to be something you can walk away with and run a business with. It's going to have your business model canvas in there. And if you don't know what a business model canvas is, then you need to take the conference just on that. Like, if you don't know what a business model canvas is, or if you don't have one, just on that alone, you should be in this conference. Okay. 2022 planner. Hopefully you already have one, but there's some people who don't. So I want to make sure to include that. Steps to starting a business for my folks that are just getting into the business. I'm going to put some cash flow and passive income ideas in there. I'm going to put a business toolkit in there because people always ask me what tools and softwares and platforms do I use for my business. So I'm going to link those. I'm going to do a how and where to build your team, how to build business credit guide, business budget and expense tracking. I'm going to put the basics of crowdfunding in this master plan. Mastering the art of sales tips, as well as some key performance indicators. So this is going to be super comprehensive and well organized so that people can walk away like, oh my God, these are the stuff. This is the stuff I needed to run my business. Yes, you do get the replay. And like I said, for the next 24 hours is what you got. When this drops down to zero, we about to be back at full price. So right now, 50% off until tomorrow at midnight. And tomorrow would be Thursday, February 24th. So if you're interested or you know somebody that's interested, get it right now. I mean, here's the thing. Truth be told, $199 and $299 is not that bad, right? But if you can get it for the low, let's see. You're glowing, friend. You ain't got nothing in the oven, do you? No, nothing in the oven. Nothing in the oven. Yes, Regina, if you're starting a business, this would be very helpful. So what I've been telling people is if you have a business, it's super beneficial. If you do not have a business and you want to start a business, super beneficial because you will learn and know what not to do. You're going to learn what to do the right way. And so it's going to save you headache. It's going to save you from making a lot of mistakes that, startup entrepreneurs make. So if you already have a business, it's going to take you to the next level. Like, it's going to get you right. If you don't have a business, but you're thinking about starting a business, then it's going to make sure that you start your business from a positive perspective. So it'll help you to be better positioned in your business. I'm also doing a Black PowHER business circle. So everybody that comes to the event will be able to come and network and communicate and converse and exchange business and network after the event. What is this? Girl, look at this. Y'all see my bobby pin? I'm like, what is the bobby pin? Okay, don't mind me. Okay. So I'm building an ecosystem. I want to surround myself with people who want to go to the next level. I want to surround myself with people who want to be powerful. And so you say, if you build your own table. So I'm building my own table of powerful peoples. Okay. All right, I know it's late, and I literally said I wasn't going to be here on that long, and it's already been 23 minutes. But that's because once I get on here, I can't help but talk myself. I love being online with y'all. Y'all don't even know. I miss you guys. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. You guys will be seeing me probably a lot between now and the conference because I got to be talking about it. I got to be promoting it. So you'll be seeing me tonight. I did Facebook. Tomorrow I'll be on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please go follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 4,000 by tomorrow. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, please go follow me on Instagram. I need 17 followers to hit my next goal. So if you do not follow me on Instagram, go follow me right now. And then also go to www.blackpowherconference.com. That's where you can go and get registered. www.blackpowerconference.com. I also linked it to wherever you're watching this video, it's in the description. So wherever you're watching this video, it's in the description as well. And you have until midnight Eastern time tomorrow to get registered for 50% off. What's one piece of advice for starting an African-centered school? Where is it located? When you say African-centered, what does that mean? Who is it for? How are you going to communicate the message? Those would be the things that I would ask. So that's not necessarily advice. Those are just things that I would say, make sure that you can clearly communicate those things, right? The reason why the location is important is because are there African Americans or Black people close to where you are? One. Two, is it only for African American kids? If so, how are you going to communicate that messaging? In my head, I know what the benefits are, right? Like I know, like shoot, I wish there was a Black school for kids. I would be the first one to sign my kid up, but I'm B1, right? So who's in that community? How are you going to communicate it? In theory, the value is what it is, right? It's a Black school. I'm assuming going to be Black teachers, especially if it's Black, African American or Black center. You need Black teachers for these students. So I would plan that. Do you help promote Black-owned businesses? Hell yes, I do. Yes, I do. I promote Black-owned businesses. I support Black-owned businesses. Anything I can do to help a Black-owned business, I'm usually trying to do and down for. So yes, I do help promote Black-owned businesses. That means for Black children to learn their heritage, not the whitewash history. So when you say school, okay, so Regina, when you say school, are you talking about daycare, childcare, or legit school, kindergarten through 6th grade, like a school, or a daycare? Hi, Linda, viewing from Trinidad and Tobago. Hey, Linda, good evening. Is it evening or morning there? You are welcome here. Regina, so yes, Black teachers, okay. I mean, there's definitely a market for it. I wish that my child could have gone to a school where there was Black teachers, where the information was centered around Blackness. You know what I'm saying? There's more acceptance. Relatability is probably not a word, but you know what I mean. Familiarity, right? Understanding of what the children are dealing with, going through. So all of those things are super valuable. My IG Mario is at I am Lene Javette. So I am Lene Javette. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna take my banner off real quick so you can see it. Oh, I don't have it on this one. Hold on. Let me change my branding real quick. There you go. That's my hat. That's my handle. At I am Lene Javette is my Instagram handle. Let's see. Let's do this as a chieftain of, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. The sound went off 1 hour later than EST. Okay, so it's evening for you. Okay, so good evening, Linda. Ruth, is the sound still off? Can you hear me? Breaker 19 to Woodchucks. Come back, squirrel. Over and out. Hopefully you can hear me. Somebody let me know if you can hear me or if you can't hear me. Okay. All right. I would like to start at 6 months and go all the way to elementary. Okay. All right. So you definitely want to lay that out. So now you're talking about 6 months and up. So that's full daycare. That's meals. I don't know what your state is, but that's probably some type of like a food card or handler's card. You got to do some type of vetting of the people that are going to be working there. You have to put a program in place. Sometimes you can buy those types of programs. Sometimes you cannot. but you would have to know what kind of program you're going to put in place. Is it going to be private? Is it going to be a charter? And I don't know if you can do a Black centered charter, but you definitely still have to have some type of a program. So it's very, hey, good evening, my life, Mosaic. Good evening to you. You definitely can do it. There's definitely value. You know what? Something else you could do. I know that there's a lot of, and Dr. Shiva will be there at the conference. So Dr. Shiva, either runs, she's in charge of, or she's some type of way affiliated with the Black Homeschool Network. I almost think she's the president, but I can't remember. But anyways, I know that the Black Homeschool Network, they're always looking for school type of opportunities or groups or clusters. So something else that you might be able to do is to create an atmosphere or a alternative school for some Black homeschool parents who want to have a place for their children to go. So I mean, there's so many different things that you can do with this, Regina. So I definitely say to see it all the way through. One of the reasons why I invited Shiva for the Black Power Conference is because she's a mom. She does homeschooling. She has created a business for both of her daughters. Because her daughters have a business, they now wrote a book. So they're published authors. They have their own business and a storefront. And these chicks are like 9 and 11, right? So I invited her to come to the Black Power Conference because I want to make sure that people understand and know that business is not just for adults. Business can be for children. You can create a family business. You can homeschool your children to make sure that they get what they need. So, um, do you know Dr. Sheila Quinn, Regina? I don't know if you know her or not, but yes, there's so many different ways that you can do a Black centered school. Again, you could do it directly. It could be private. You could do it charter, maybe, I'm not sure. Or you can partner with and network with some of the different Black homeschoolers that are out there that are looking for different programs and opportunities to homeschool. So if you provide a safe haven for them, that might be something to do. Can I send you one of our products? I would like you to promote my business. And what will you charge? I mean, fees. Hey, MM Beauty, if you go to my website, LeneJavette.com. So I'm going to give you my personal website. If you go to my personal website, Lene Javette, actually, I'll take you there real fast. On that website, it has my business address, and you can send me things there. I let people send me stuff to my business address. Let me see my connect page. Hold on one second. So this is hold on. So if you come to my website, LeneJavette.com, I thought I had my address on here. I do. There it is. Okay. Scroll down to the bottom. My address is on there. Upscale Noir. That's my business address. And you can send me something there. And then I will do a review of it. Or you can contact me from here too. So if you can either contact me from here, you can send me something. You can also go direct to my DM on Instagram because I'm trying to get y'all to follow me over on Instagram. And then we can work something out. Ruth says that she knows Shiva. She's a homeschool mom. Yeah, man, Shiva is a beast. She's amazing. I love her to death. If you're just tuning in, we are talking about, the first annual Black PowHER Business Conference. We're talking about business in the Black community for women, by women. You do not have to be a woman to attend. I just want to make sure that people know that the Black PowHER Business Conference is led by a cast of Black women. So this is the Black PowHER that's happening right here. Again, 20 Black women business entrepreneurs will be leading the charge over this 2-day business conference, where we will be talking about funding your business, business credit, crowdfunding, protecting your financial assets. We have some lawyers that are going to be there talking about trademarking, legal structure. I have accountants coming in talking about taxes, tax implication, business banking. We're going to be talking about mastering the art of the sale, pricing, pitching, closing the sale. We're going to be talking about building an unforgettable brand and marketing strategy. I'm going to be talking about white labeling products and securing the bag, because we are missing the boat on the white labeling movement. So I'm going to make sure that you guys know how to do that. We're going to talk about building a profitable team, creating a life changing side hustle, increasing your cash flow with multiple streams of income, specifically around hosting events, becoming an author, adding speaking to your business. We're going to talk about making money from an online course or digital product. And then we have another keynote on the spirit of an entrepreneur. And the most important reason why I'm here tonight is because I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that it is 50% off until tomorrow night. Somebody hit me up in my DM, was like, how come you didn't tell me that it was a special? I was like, my bad. So I want to make sure everybody knows it's 50% off until tomorrow night, which is Thursday at midnight Eastern. So I don't want anybody to be mad at me that they didn't know that it was 50% off until tomorrow. So that's why I just wanted to come in and drop a little, spend a little screen time with y'all so y'all knew about the 50% off. All right. Yes, Regina, she'll be there. Dr. Shiva Quinn, she's amazing. She's done a whole lot with the little. But she's definitely could have, oopsie, Samuel. I wasn't trying to block you, Samuel. She would definitely be a good resource relative to creating a school environment for an African centered school, whether that be for homeschool students or traditional school students. All right. Any questions? Any other questions that I can answer for you guys before I go? I haven't been online in a minute. I feel like I can sit here and talk to you guys forever. But I got to get back to writing this dissertation because it's not going to write itself. But I do want to, I can see the blue. I did want to just, take a minute to spend a little time with y'all, chop it up, make sure that you guys knew about the 50% off before it expires and the price goes up. So if there aren't any questions, everybody's good. Make sure you go to www.blackpowher.com, blackpowher.com. Or if you go to my Instagram, if you go to my IG and you click the link, it'll take you there. So if you forget the link or the blackpowher.com, you can just go to my IG at I am Lene Javette, and I click the link, and it's the very first thing at the top, the Black Power Business Conference. You're so welcome, Regina. You are so welcome. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, chilling, listening to me talk, listening to me spiel on the Black Power Business Conference. I hope to see y'all there. It is going to be a good time. Good evening, Sunny. It is going to be a good time. MM Beauty, come through if you can. I see you have a business, so definitely be beneficial. Come through. Okay? Okay? All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.